Hello, and thank you for joining us today for Pop the Balloon Milwaukee edition. We ask that you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Epic Moves MKE. Also, follow us on Instagram at Bree MKE. That's BREEMKE. Today, we have a number of beautiful single ladies all looking for love. Ladies, give it up for yourselves. All right, all right. Ladies, we're going to start off by bringing out the first contestant. When he comes out, we're going to have you, we'll have you face the wall before he comes out. And if you like what you hear, then you'll keep your balloon. If you don't like what you hear, then you'll pop your balloon. Okay? Ladies, please turn and face the wall. All right. Will the first single man come on out? Thank you for joining us today. All right, nice to meet you. May I have your name?
My name is Drastic, Milwaukee's own. How you doing?
Good, good. Drastic, how old are you?
41 years old.
All right. And what do you do for a living?
I'm a contractor and a painter, also an engineer, producer, and writer and an artist.
Okay. So we'll start off by you telling us what it is you look for in a woman.
I just look for a woman that's respectful to me and herself, that's appreciative, and that's feminine.
All right. And what are your deal breakers?
My deal breakers are I don't really like disrespectful women. I don't like masculine women that are, too tougher than me. Mm-hmm. And laziness. Okay. It's a deal breaker.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Ladies, will you please turn around and face the first contestant? All right, Drastic. We don't have any pop the balloons.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Which is excellent. All right, so we'll start off with you asking them a question.
Okay, I got like a twofold question. I want to know, what do you do for work and what do you do for fun?
All right, so we'll start off with the first lady here. Please join me.
Okay.
Hi, may I have your name and age?
My name is Loveless, and I'm 38 years old.
And Loveless, what do you do for a living?
I'm a baker, and I do hair. I've been doing hair since 2005, and I'm also starting a nonprofit business next month. Also, as well as doing hair, I'll also have another cleaning business coming up soon too.
Okay. All right, and let's break it up. What was the first question, Drastic?
That was the first question. The second question is, what do you do for fun?
Okay.
For fun, I like to listen to music. I'm usually at home. I might step out every once in a while, but I'm usually at home. I'm at home with my kids a lot. I'm a nature person. I like to be out in nature, but I'm usually at home.
Okay. Thank you. All right. May I have your name and age?
JT, I'm 30.
And JT, what do you do for a living?
I do hair and home health care.
All right. And what do you like to do for fun? If you could talk up a little bit.
For fun, I like to be with my son and siblings and hang out with my friends.
Okay. All right. Hi. May I have your name and age?
I'm Jessica. I'm 40 years old.
And Jessica, what do you do for a living?
I work with special education.
All right. And what do you like to do for fun?
Line dance.
Nice. All right. May I have your name and age?
My name is Kim, and I am 47.
All right, Kim, what do you do for a living?
I work in healthcare, but on the side, I am an artist and creative and poet, singer, songwriter.
Okay. And what do you like to do for fun?
I like to write poetry.
All right. Please meet me at the top, Drastic.
Okay.
All right. Based on what you heard, we will go ahead and have you pop a balloon.
What am I going to pop it with? I need a popper.
You're right.
Let me get me a popper.
Oh, you can borrow hers.
I can borrow
Sorry.
one.
Sorry about
I'm sorry that I borrowed yours to pop hers.
that. Okay.
I me too. Here you go.
All right. Okay. So, may I have your name and age again?
JT, I'm 30.
And JT. Or actually, Drastic, why did you pop the balloon?
It just seemed like I probably would have more in common with the other lady. She's beautiful and all, but it seems like I would probably have more in common with them, and I have to pop one. So nothing personal.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Now you did hold on to your balloon, so can you tell us why that is?
I mean, everything he said was really like something I would look for, but at the same time, I'm more into girls.
Ooh,
All right.
it's a different episode for a different show.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, well.
Spicy episode here, I see.
Okay. So, we are going to have the ladies ask you a question, okay?
Okay.
All right. Your name and age?
My name is Loveless and I'm 38.
Loveless, please ask Drastic a question.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw your question back at you. What do you do for fun? And do you have kids?
What do I do for fun? My question was, what do I do for work? But I do have kids. I have a kid. She's 6
No,
years
you
old.
asked us what do we do for fun. So I'm throwing
Okay.
your question back at you.
Okay. Well, what do I do for fun? Is I'm an artist. I'm a traveler. You know, I like to go new places and see different things and experience new things. And yeah, I like to shop.
Okay. Me too.
Yeah.
Y'all love shopping. You got
Yeah.
kids?
I have a 6-year-old
Okay.
daughter. So
And Drastic, if you could face the camera a little bit for me while we
Okay,
answer
there you
these
go.
questions. All right. So we'll move on to the next lady here. Your name and age.
I'm Jessica. I'm 40 years old.
All right. And what's your question for Drastic?
You said you're an artist.
Correct.
So the music that you put out there for all to hear, what's the message behind it?
the message behind my music is that you know, I'm more of a hip hop artist, so a lot of my music is more clean and then it has a message to it. And my message is that you know, anybody you know could be going through something. A lot of times my music helps people get through certain times. Me and my brother have a group. It's called the Bell Boys. And it's dedicated to my mom, and we do all clean music because we represent her. So, you know, sometimes we help people get through tough times with music. Music is universal.
Amen. I agree with that.
Okay. All right. Your name and age?
I am Kim, and I'm 47.
Kim, what's your question for Drastic today?
Don't get shy now.
I'm not shy.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
So, when it comes to your creativity, do you ever get writer's block? And if so, what do you do to cure that?
I do get writer's block. You know, sometimes you just get drained. What I do is keep writing. So no matter what, if I'm have writer's block, I'll write about having writer's block. You just have to keep writing, and you'll write your way out of it. So that's what I do.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we'll go back to the top, Drastic. We still don't have any balloons popped.
Man.
So
I
we're
see.
going to have you pop 2 balloons. Again, we
Thank
gotta
you.
borrow it. Okay.
Let me see. If I gotta pop 2, I'm gonna go. Sorry. Sorry, I used your popper to pop you.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, Drastic, can you tell me why you popped her balloon?
It's nothing personal. She's very beautiful, dressed well, but I just it's something about maybe the connection that I felt with her, or that I would want to explore more,
Okay.
and that was just it.
Okay. And you held on to your balloon. Why is that?
He seems like a cool person. I mean, networking opportunity, you know.
Okay. Thank you for that. All right. And we're going to go right here.
Apologize.
Why did you pop her balloon?
Well, I had to pop 2 balloons, and like I said before, I just kind of felt like maybe it was more something that intrigued me over here. Not that I'm not intrigued over here, but maybe I would want to explore this. And if I had to pop a balloon, I just chose hers.
That's
So
fine.
it's nothing personal. You're gorgeous, by the way.
And why did you hold on to your balloon?
I love a creative, so he had me at creative, although I'm not looking for anything romantically. So
All right. Thank you. Okay. If you could please join me at the top, me and Drastic at the top here. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to finalize this by having you both ask each other a question. Okay. I'll start with you.
What's your purpose in life?
My purpose in life is to be an asset to people. I think to help people that are less fortunate than me or not in a predicament and situation that I'm in. So my purpose is to like help people that can't help themselves, maybe.
Okay. And what is your final question for her?
My final question is what are your goals and aspirations? Where do you see yourself in like 2 years, 5 years? Do you, see more than just where you're at now?
Well, I'll be relocating
Okay.
because every place has a season, and my season here is up. So I want to go shine my light into another location and inspire other people and help them in whatever way that God allows me to.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So is it a match for you for her?
Well, I got one final question. Would that get in the way if you have a connection and find somebody? Would that get in the way of you exploring that?
Nothing will get in the way of my purpose.
Indeed. Okay.
With that in mind, is it a yes for you for her?
It's a yes for me.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Definitely a good option.
All right. We have a match.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, too. You can go off stage now, and we will start the next round.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, before we get on with the next round, I have a question for Jessica. Jessica, when I asked you if Drastic was a match for you, you indicated he was an option. What brings you back to the lineup?
Well, I didn't want to make any drastic decisions, and I like to have options.
Okay, all right. Well, we are going to get ready for the next round. Ladies, will you turn and face the wall? Will the next single man come on out? Hey there, how you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good. May I have your name and age?
Jaquinn, and I'm 29 years old.
All right. Jaquinn, what do you do for a living?
Serial entrepreneur. So I am a brand ambassador for 3 clothing lines. I have my own cooking show officially. I'm a baker, personal trainer, male model, and I build engines for motorcycles.
Oh, nice. All right. So, what do you look for in a woman?
Communication. I feel like we need to be able to reach one accord, be on the same foot, because if we're not, ain't no point in me being there.
All right. And what are your deal breakers?
Loudmouth, not enough sex, and a woman that does not like to be active in the gym, etc.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask you active how? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for that. Okay, ladies, will you turn and meet the next contestant? All right. Well, we have 2 pop balloons, so let's go figure out why they popped. Okay. Hi, may I have your name and age?
JT, I'm 30.
And JT, what do you do for a living?
I do hair and home health care.
All right. And why did you pop your balloon?
Okay. I like older men, and on top of that, I don't do light skin.
Okay. Right. So let's see why the next lady popped her balloon,
I
okay?
appreciate the honesty, though. Thank you.
Okay. All right. And may I have your name and age?
my name is Kim, and I'm 47.
All right. And Kim, why did you pop your balloon?
Is it Jaquinn? You said a lot of very nice things about yourself. I love your drive and your commitment to your goals. I appreciate that. It was just your age for me,
I got you.
but you are very handsome.
Thank you.
And I like the yellow or neon yellow.
Okay. All right, Jaquinn. Meet me at the top. We're going to take this time to allow you to ask the ladies a question.
Okay.
What would you like to ask them?
3 questions. One is, when do you know you found the right man? Second one would be, what are the
Oh,
top?
I'm sorry. Can you hold the mic up?
Sorry. Second will be, what
Let's
are the?
start over with the first one.
I got you. So my first one will be, when do you know you found the right man? What are the top 3 characteristics that you look for in a man? And a little spicy. What is your favorite sex position and why?
Okay. All right. Come on over here with me, Jaquinn. May I have your name and age?
I'm Loveless and I'm 38.
All right, Loveless. Repeat the first question, Quinn.
So the first question is, when do you know you found the right man?
When I feel like I can't go without him. When I feel like he's on my mind every day. When I feel like I just want to do for him.
Okay.
No matter what.
I like that.
when the acts of service just don't want to go away.
I love that.
I want to feed him everything.
Ooh.
And what was the other question?
Next two, the second one was, what are the top characteristics that you look for in a man?
Definitely personality. Respect. Those are definitely my main two. Looks aren't really important.
Like that.
I definitely need respect, and personality has to be on point.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. And the third one, you ready for this? What is your favorite sex position and why?
You'll know the truth?
Give it to me.
Because I'm a pleaser. I like to be on my knees. Guck, guck. But you know, hey, it is what it is.
I like that.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right. Okay. All right. May I have your name and age?
I'm Jessica, and I'm 40.
And Jessica, repeat the question, Quinn.
Got you. When do you know you found the right man?
Well, according to the word, it says he who finds. So I don't know that I found him until God tells me that that's it. So, yeah. 3 things, characteristics.
Yep. The 3 characteristics you look for.
Compassionate, a very good communicator, and consistent.
I like that. You ready for the last one?
Missionary. But this is my why. I want him to be in control so I can match his energy from underneath.
All right. That's spicy.
Yeah.
All right. So, before we have you pop a balloon, I'm going to give the ladies an opportunity to ask you a question, all right? Okay. Come with me. All right. What's your question for Jaquinn?
I got 2 questions.
Okay.
First question: what's with this get up? Like, why you naked under and you got on a coat?
Because I'm a male model and I like to show off my tattoos. I'm actually in a inked magazine contest right now.
You hiding them though?
You want me to show 'em?
I mean,
Do I have
you
permission?
you came half-assed. I mean, you might as well go all the way out. Okay. Not bad. Okay. I like it. Okay. Second question being, do you have kids?
I do not.
You don't? Okay.
I'm the only sibling of 11 kids without kids.
Oh, okay. Do you mind people with kids?
Not at all.
Okay.
I love being stepdad.
I don't need no stepdaddy. My kid's too big for that.
Well, the men that stepped up, not stepdad.
Okay,
Those
thank
kids are mine. If they're yours, they're
Okay,
mine
I was
too.
gonna
you know.
say my kids ain't going for that. They gonna give you a run for your money, for sure.
Love it. All right.
Okay. And Ty, what's your question for Jaquinn?
Keeping up with the spice level. You indicated the whole sex thing, not enough sex. Are you a grower or a shower? Be honest.
That's a good one.
Just saying, if we're gonna talk about it, be about it.
That's spicy.
Yeah. It all depends on a woman and behind closed doors. I like to be
hold your mic
confident.
up, hold your mic.
I said it all depends on a woman and behind closed doors because I like to show you what I can do. You know, the public should not be able to see what's down there, only up here. I leave that, for the right woman.
But are you still a grower or a shower? Do you know what that means?
I'll let you decide that.
I can't decide. I'm asking you. You should know. Is it slanging or is it shriveled? And then it get, just wondering.
Check out my website, www.worldofjaquinn.com.
Got it. Okay.
Air it. Air it. Air it.
That is funny.
Okay. It's time to pop a balloon, Jaquinn.
This is so hard. This is difficult because. Yeah, I got it, but I don't want to use it because I wish I could take both of y'all home.
Oh, take both home? Yeah. They don't share, okay? So
Alright,
just
it's all
one.
good.
No share.
Well, as far as like the attributes and the information I've just received from both of them.
All right. Come with me.
Okay.
All right. So let's start with why did you pop her balloon?
Honestly, I didn't want to. It was a hard decision, but you have some very, very, very great characteristics. It was the sex one for me, where it was like, the whole control thing is what really got me. Like, I love.
It's definitely not about control.
Oof.
It's not about control. Definitely not. It's about pleasing. Definitely not about control.
Right.
You're fully in control.
Oh. I think I popped the wrong one there.
And why did you hold on to your balloon?
Networking. It's always nice to meet new people.
Okay.
And he seems like a pretty interesting person. And he models, so of course that's hand in hand with what I do.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Let's go.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have you ask her a question and then have you ask him a question, okay? But I'm gonna have you guys meet me up at the top. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's go to the top and figure this thing out. Jessica, we're gonna start with you asking Quinn a question.
This might be a little too deep for you.
More spice?
No spice.
Okay.
This is spiritual. To open your third eye. Would you say you have a spirit of lust on you?
I would not say. I'd say that lust is only for the right woman. Other than that, I'm a believer in not letting anyone and everyone have access to my energy because it's very, very powerful, and not everyone can handle it.
Good. Okay. That's it. Yeah.
What's your question for Jessica?
The same exact question that she gave towards me. I'm gonna ask you: do you feel like you have a spirit of lust?
Absolutely not. I could talk about it, but it takes a lot for me to be about it. And if I'm about it, it's got to be with that one right person.
Respect.
One at a time.
Respect.
All right, with that in mind, Quinn, is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
All right. Jessica, is it a yes for you for him?
Yes, he's a great option.
Oh, another option?
Another option.
Yes. That's my yes.
Okay. Everybody, we have a match. All right. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Glenn.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, ladies, are you ready for the third round and the third contestant? Woo! All right, we're going to have you turn and face the wall. Well, the third contestant, come on out. Hi there. How you doing? Good, good.
Good.
Good to see you back.
Good to see you as well.
Yeah. May I have your name and age?
My name is Pierre St. John. I'm 40-something.
Mic to your mouth, please.
My name is Pierre St. John, and I'm 40-something.
40.
Something.
All right. sorry.
It's fine.
May I have your age?
40 something.
I tried to trick you. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I have a bachelor's degree in behavioral science. I'm a fitness model, and I'm also an entrepreneur.
All right. And what is it that you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman who's definitely in touch with her spiritual side, more career oriented, and just overall likes to have a good time.
Okay. What are some of your deal breakers?
Leopard pajamas, Benjamin Franklin wig, and just probably just I just deal breakers like felonies and things like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, ladies, we're going to have you turn and face the contestant. All right. Looks like we have 2 pop balloons. So, we're going to find out what went on over here.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's check that out.
Yeah, let's see. May I have your name and age?
My name is Loveless, and I'm 38.
Okay, Loveless. What do you do for a living?
What I don't know. I'm a stylist. I bake. I have a nonprofit business. I'm a model, and I have a movie coming out next month.
All right. And why did you pop your balloon?
It's the 40-something. How old is you? Like, how you not gonna tell us how old we are, and we up here telling you how old we are?
I'm just
But then
gonna
not
say
just that,
40-something.
now that I'm turned around, we wear the same size pants, baby.
No, we don't.
We most definitely, I could fit them pants.
Shakari Richardson.
And baby,
We do not. I know you fast as hell. I know you fast as hell.
ain't got nothing on me, baby.
Yes, you do.
We ain't
Yes, you do.
nowhere,
So you
nowhere
wear,
near.
So you wear that when you wake up or when you go to sleep?
I wear it on your daddy.
My daddy outside. Go
Tell
get
your
him.
daddy I said, come here. He know what it
get
is. Your daddy most definitely know what it is. He said this leopard get it right every
The
time.
leopard getting wore for Halloween.
Leopard get it right every time. No, I don't even celebrate Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween holidays.
Okay.
I could be.
All right.
That's clown.
But I know I like it. I do. Can I say something to her?
Yes, you can.
I appreciate you being honest with me. You know what I'm saying? I like the way your shoestrings match your shoelaces.
I mean, I like it too. That's why I did
Okay. Spicy. All right.
it. Very. It's giving.
Okay.
Sassy.
All right. Let's find out what happened over here. May I have your name and age?
I'm JT. I'm 30.
And JT, what do you do for a living?
I do hair and home health care.
She lying.
Okay. Let's give her a chance. No interruptions.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Why did you pop your balloon?
Because respectfully, he has a nice fit, nice figure, tall, whatever. But I'm trying to see what's up with his mans he brought in here. So, balloon had to be popped.
Oh, okay. All right.
I appreciate that honesty. I had no problem with that. Hopefully y'all can, link up and get together afterwards.
Appreciate it.
I feel that.
All right. Well, we have 1 balloon left, so I'm going to ask her to come up to the top and meet us. If you could please join us. Okay. All right. Let's see. Here we go. So we're going to end things. We're going to have you ask each other a question, and we'll start with you. What's your question?
My question for you is, I am an upcoming singer, songwriter, and rapper, and I want to know how, would you be willing to be at my beck and call as me being a professional star out here?
Personally, when you say beck and call, could you elaborate?
I mean, I am on my way to be a successful, rapper, singer, songwriter out here. And so I'm going to need somebody to be my extra set of eyes and ears. So I could have rephrased that better.
Okay.
And would you be willing to do that?
Okay, I think I'll definitely be able to oblige because you look like Tracy Ellis Ross and I could be Will and you could be my girlfriends. I would support you in every manner that I felt, that you needed. Even when you felt like you didn't need it, I'll still be there for you.
Oh, okay.
Because it ain't falling in love that hurt. It's the drop. and I'm gonna catch you. You willing to jump?
I'm already jumping.
Well, come here.
All right. Looks like we have a match, y'all. All right. Nice. That was easy. Ladies, are you ready for the last round? Yes. Woo! All right, we're going to have you turn and face the wall while the final contestant comes out. Will the final contestant come on out? Hi, how you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
Good, good. May I have your name and age?
My name is Lamar. I'm 39 years old.
All right. And Lamar, what do you do for a living?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a boss.
And what does a boss
but,
consist of?
work. So I work hard. I'm a GM at a gym. I'm a barber. I draw. I got all type of different little talent that God bless you with.
That's cute. Okay. Multi-talented. Nice.
Definitely.
All right. What is it that you look for in a woman?
Mainly just attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a broke woman. You know what I'm saying? I just want a woman who really work and who just know what basically what she got going on for herself. I don't like a slouch or right now I'm just saying, from my disadvantage, I don't like no slouch. I don't like a woman who don't know what the hell she want, to be honest with you. So kids, I don't mind kids, nothing like that, but she gotta work. That's with me.
Okay. Yeah. Understandable. All right, ladies, please turn around and meet the final contestant. Looks like we have one pop balloon, so let's find out why. Hi, may I have your name and age?
Hi, I'm JT. I'm 30.
And JT, what do you do for a living?
I do hair and home health care.
And why did you pop your balloon?
I pop my balloon because if I'm going to deal with a man, I like him to have more height. And respectfully, I'm gonna just say his fit not bad, but I feel like it's given. I got it when you ain't gotta speak too much on your attire type shit.
Okay.
I understand that.
All right. Is JT someone you would take out on a date?
Well, shit, I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing wrong with her. You know what I'm saying? She, very cute. You know what I'm saying? She ain't too darker than me, so that's good with me. So I respect that.
Okay. All right. So we do have a balloon that was saved. Can you please meet me up at the top, and we'll find out if we have a match here. Okay. So I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to ask each other a question. We'll start with you. May I have your name and age?
My name is Loveless, and I'm 38.
All right. And what do you do for a living?
I bake and I do hair, and I have a nonprofit business basically supporting moms who are less fortunate right now. And I model, and I'm in a couple movies.
Okay. Do you have a question for Lamar?
Okay, Lamar. So here's my thing. In the future, I want a farm. I want a big farm. And it's not like something that I want to sell to other people, but if I do get a farm, would you be willing to do the things that I don't want to do on the farm?
Such as?
Butchering cows and, because I'm going to need my steak. I don't eat pork, so you ain't got to worry about those. Pigs are just for, disposure of things. But, like the things that I don't want to do. Like, dealing with the chickens and the cows and, you gotta butcher cows and stuff like that.
Yeah. All right.
So are you a manly man? Would you be able to do that?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I ain't gonna lie to you all. I always said I wanted a farm.
Okay. That's a good thing.
So, I'm cleaning up horse doodle, all that.
Say no more, then. That's what I like right there.
All right. Okay. Lamar, do you have a question for her?
Yeah. What's your idea of my bad? Like what's your idea of a man?
And I thought you was finna say idea of a woman, because I like them too.
If you do, that's cool. But
no, my idea of a man is just somebody who's respectful, not just with me, but with himself, who knows where he's going? He's in tune with God. He has a goal. He has goals. He has something that he wants to do with his life, you know. Other than that, everything can be made up
You know,
in the future.
I ain't gonna lie, she missed and worry about God. That's all it takes for me to hear.
All right. Do you guys want to ask each other one last final question?
Well, you got kids, right?
Yes.
I got kids too as well. How many kids you got?
I got 4.
I ain't gonna lie, I got 6.
Goddamn. I mean, well,
I'm just saying.
you know, that's going to be a big blended family. How old is your
I'm
oldest?
just being honest. She's 16.
16? I kind of got you beat a little bit. got you beat a little bit, but that's cool.
So yeah, just being honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie about this shit. I'm a real dude.
Okay. I mean, I would hope you wouldn't lie, because that's going to be the deal breaker for me. Listen, I'm nosy as hell, so anything, you lie to me and I find out, baby, it's you. Because you going to blink and I'm going to be gone.
I respect that.
All right. So, with that in mind, is it a yes for you for her?
Yeah, most definitely.
And is it a yes for you for him?
I mean, we can go see what it's about. I'm open.
Okay.
Friendly. Well, not friendly, but friendly.
All right. It sounds like we have a match again. Give it up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You may leave this set now. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to Pop the Balloon Milwaukee edition as we conclude our 3rd episode. Again, we ask that you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Epic Moves MKE and follow us on Instagram at BreeMKE. That's BreeMKE. Till next time.